Thank you very much. Slightly later start tonight because Matt was slightly late with Big Damn Stream. Didn't want to have the two streams crossing. Never cross the streams, as we all know, from Rebecca's favourite movie. But I'm here for a bit of late night, non-spooky, Burmese de Goosebumps. What are Goosebumps, you may ask? What's happened to me thingy meter? Alright. What are Goosebumps? My microphone's pausing. Can you hear me now? Is it alright? Hi, dear Stroke. My microphone's been working overtime today. It recorded a podcast, son! So yeah. But yeah, the Burmese de Goosebumps. We're going to play something not so scary tonight. Something a little bit fun. Something a little bit daft. And as Halloween is nearly approaching, and I'm in my gym jams, which I've not been out of all day, because I'm disgusting, we're going to play some of this. I've played this before. And what's interesting is I downloaded my save file just to see if, we could jump into mine and see what I did, like, in my conclusion or what have you. And yeah, when we go into play a game, it doesn't seem to have a continue option. So that's a bit of a glitch. Jord may have COVID. Hey, rest. Player beware. You're in for a scare. Lucy and I had it earlier this year, my friend. You'll be okay, just rest. Just rest, and frickin' rest. Order food, have people drop stuff off for you outside your room. Shower a lot just to make yourself feel nicer. Seriously, if you got it, you'll be okay. Ian, for all intents and purposes, yeah, because we didn't get tested, but we had 2 weeks of achy bodies, recurring migraines, and most importantly, difficulty breathing doing simple tasks. And to pass my time, I started streaming Uncharted 3 on here, and look what's happened. To this day, I still have some respiratory problems when I exert too much energy. Like going to the shops, for example, which is just a 10-15 minute walk away. If I do a shop on my Tods during the week, I'll come back with at the most 2 big full bags of shopping, and it used to be something that didn't bother me at all. Now I am knackered, absolutely knackered by the time I get home, and it's just heavy breathing. I did a vocal warm-up yesterday, just to myself, just while I was washing the dishes, just going through, bloody scales and whatnot, and then I had to go at singing a song that I've been wanting to nail for, an audition piece, and a note that because I'm a tenor naturally, I can emulate a baritone or a soprano or a bass in certain ways, because voice acting I can imitate different tones, but I'm a tenor naturally in my singing voice, and a note that I used to be able to hit really comfortably, I'm not finding it easy anymore, and I'm very okay, that's not the note so much, sorry, but the projection for very particularly high. So got to keep practicing and see, because we don't really know the lasting effects yet, but we know that damage to the respiratory system can be one. So yeah, Jord, you'll be okay if you take care of yourself. Because you're just at uni now, right? Just see if you can get students nearby. Just be like, I'm really sorry. If you pop into the shops, can you grab me my milk or whatever? Just, do you know what I mean? Just take the edge off of the things you have to do a little bit. Try to stay in as much as you possibly can. Obviously, that's not really a choice at uni at the moment. You all kind of have to do that, but you know what I mean. It's something you can get through, and you're young. You have your health, which will give you a leg up. So just take care of yourself, friend. Don't overexert. And it's an excuse to be like, hey, home, could you chuck us an extra 50 quid? I'm going to be eating out on Deliveroo this week. I'd love to watch, but I'm just too tired. On my way home, 2 hours with the train, got to switch trains twice. I really missed my switch. Damn, dear Stroke. Yeah, don't pay attention to us unless we're keeping you awake. But otherwise, rest. This music's not going to help. It's quite soothing yet sinister, isn't it? For anyone who's wondering what the hell this game is, it came out after the Goosebumps movie in 2015. It is not an adaptation of the movie. It is more based on the books, but the premise of the film, the books coming to life, is part of the plot. We probably won't finish this on stream because it's a good few nights worth of play to get to the end of the story. But it's fun. Look at this. Will it actually load up? No, see? My old save's gone. It's just gone. guess we're starting a brand new one. What should we call the character? Brucey. It's got to be Brucey, right? It's got to be Brucey. Which one was the one on the Wii? Mal of Mal. Let's go for Mal, because it's Bruce Forsyth. It's Bruce Forsyth. Brucey. This guy creeps me out. We better get a big tip. If you're that concerned, maybe try not to drop his stuff. Hey, for all we know, the lock got busted before I dropped it. I heard that before. Whatever, just finish packing up this junk. I'll head back up for the rest. Oh, got it. Oh, Horrorland. Nice. Who hires a moving company to move out the middle of the night anyway? Just be glad someone did. We needed the job. Subtitles are quick. So, what about that girl? Should I call her or not? The toll booth operator? You ain't got a chance. It's probably for the best anyway. What with our on-the-road lifestyle. Say, you ever get creeped out driving late at night like this? What do you mean? Oh, you know, it's late, everyone's asleep, it's gotta be things that slink off in the shadows. This better not be about the haunted car again. It's real! Real maybe, but not haunted. Well, it seemed haunted at the time. You can't scare me with that story, I already heard it 1,000,000 times. Oh good, that's not even my hairiest adventure. You see, this one time, Evil Genie. Heard that one? Okay, well, zombies. Guess I told you a lot of these. We don't gotta talk the whole time, you know. But listen to some... What was that? So you gonna open it? Oh, I ain't opening it. You're the one with all the scary adventures. But there's so much weird stuff in there. You saw it. Just open the door already. Oh, I can't see anything. Satisfied? Looks like you got a new tale of horror. Night of the Tipped-Over Box. Not funny. Oh, there's someone there. What is it, some kid? Oh, what? It's just a ventriloquist dummy. Who you calling dummy? Dummy! Opening sequence. Done. Ooh, a harmless dumb you. The next day. Oh, no worries at it. Thank you for patroning out of the broom cupboard. That's why you got the mail perk. Finally, school's out for the day and you're ready for a pleasant walk home. These clouds look pretty bad, though. Was it supposed to rain today? You go to check the weather, but your cell phone appears to be missing. You must have left it somewhere, but where? You can examine your environment by moving the cursor to an object or area and pressing the cross button, then choosing Look on the drop-down. Anyone who grew up with the Windows 95 or 98... like the point-and-click adventures, man. This guy looks like a normal day for me. Also, they called it the cross button, which is the correct name for the PlayStation X. It's the cross button. Drop-down is your verb menu and changes based on the object. You can look directly by pressing L2 button, or even interact by pressing the R2 button. Grey clouds shroud the area under a threat of rain. Wasn't it clear this morning? Look at the planter. You eat lunch with your friends on this planter. It's surprisingly comfortable. Alright, fair enough. Wolfblood's on Amazon Prime. Maybe. If there's a demand for CBBC stuff, maybe we'll do a couple CBBC shows like Wolfblood. Tree. Look. Your friend Keith told you the science class uses leaves from this tree in experiments. He called it the chemist tree. Ha. Brilliant. Hole. You need the truck to budge that trunk. Okay, is that foreshadowing? Oh, it's a beautiful lady! And that beautiful lady's being carried by an even more beautiful lady. Has she eaten anything else? This is Sick Min. She's managed to get a few things in her tummy today, but she's vomited them all right up. However, Lucy managed to get her medication into her system by giving her some yogurt and putting the meds on the yogurt. And it worked. You sleepy little boo, eh? Your eyes look a lot clearer. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, poor baby woman. Oh my god. Is she on your phone? Who's she texting?
There's some wool in here. There's my phone.
This is basically this is a dream package for you.
I'm holding my hairdryer and my hairbrush, and I brought on 2 cups of tea. I can multitask.
Hey, Baba. Oh, so embarrassed. Nope. Big wishes for Min, folks. Best wishes for little Min. Hey, 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 hey. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Ooh. Love you. Thank you. Bless you. Are the cats in? Yeah. Could you... Oh, okay. There's no worries then. Love you, Min, says Jod. Also, Deerstroke says, puppies! This is beautiful. I feel the need to protect. Oh, yeah, no, she's not well. She had a swelling in her neck that we noticed. We thought it was a cyst or something. Turns out it's an inflamed salivary gland. So she's on antibiotics to help the swelling go down. She's only managed to take a few because it's killed her appetite because all of her passages are blocked and she keeps throwing up because, of course, she's just been swallowing, juices. And then she's got this like squeezy, syringy stuff that she has to ingest to help reduce the infection. Keanu Reeves interview with the puppies. Oh god, I love that video. So she's not in the best way, but for the first 2 days, basically, it's likely that the pills can induce vomiting, which she's been vomiting a lot, and so she's been feeling very sorry for herself. I recorded my podcast this afternoon. She wouldn't come and sit in a basket in here by my feet. She sat on the bed and she was asleep for like the whole 2 and a bit hours I was recording. And then I picked her up really gently, took her downstairs, put her in between my legs, crossed my legs on the couch, and just sat there for a bit. And she was just all warm and snug. It was really nice. The talk about COVID's made your throat sore. Whoa. Right. We should probably carry on with this point and click adventure, shouldn't we? Welcome to Puppy the Game. So, we have a key. This is the key to your locker. You keep it easily accessible at all times in a menu to the right of your head. Yeah, I've recorded with Russell T Davies today. It was bloody lovely. That way you have more time between classes to chat with friends. Let's go back to the locker, shall we? You push the door open. Will you ever escape this place? Are we going in? Move. Okay. With a heavy sigh, you trudge back inside. Oh, let's see who's paying attention. What was the name of the Goosebumps character we've met in the story so far? The long, empty hallway stretches into the distance. You stop near your locker. Trusty old 402. Well, obviously we've got to look at other stuff, right? 3:20 already. You've wasted practically your entire afternoon. Mr. Sleepyhead, no. Arnold, no. Doctor Who's gonna write Slappy. Slappy the dummy. Don't call him dummy, though. That locker. This happened the day Roger forgot his locker combination. Fortunately, yours is easy to remember. Insert key. Turn. You always wondered how soon the janitor showed up after school let out. Not this soon, apparently. It's the maths room. Having a locker so close to maths is more of a curse than a blessing. You end up seeing a lot of Miss Tooley. Classroom is seriously the last place you feel like going right now. Should we knock? 3 loud knocks echo through the hall. What in the world do you want? Sounds like Mrs. Tooley. Can a woman read in peace? You quietly slink away from the door, hoping she didn't see you. Okay. We're at the end of the corridor. Another door looms over the far end of the hall. You aren't quite sure what's behind it. Stairs, maybe? Open. You don't have time for that. Plus, you've never been there before. Chances are slim your phone would be. Slappy. Add it? I can't answer that question because we do kind of talk about it in the podcast. You'll have to wait and hear. Emmy, you should probably be resting like Jord, Minnie, and Deerstroke. Yeah, how are you feeling, Coco? I know you've had a bit of a shitty day. Hopefully this nonsense can deter you. Oh my god, Queen! Hi. Oh god, she's doing cross eyes at the doorway. You what? Oh. Oh well. Bit of Bluefoot dance. Bit of Bluefoot dance. What are you doing? What's she doing? Min's on the bed, and the other one said... Oh, fair enough. Queen 2 Electric Queen Deloo. Nice. Someone left crumpled paper in the hall. Take. You lean down and take the paper. Oh, it looks like a note. An item was added to your inventory. You can select it with the cross button for additional options. Use item on the environment, solve puzzles, and progress. Yeah, just to reiterate, it's the cross button, not X. Oh, bless you, madam. Let's look at the note. Once straightened out, the note reads, "Hey, you found my note. I hope that you would. Sometimes people see notes in the hall and just assume they're trash. Not you, though." I'm assuming then that that's a clue that in the future you need to pick up any random paper you find, because, like, what a weird thing. Here's our locker, your locker. With any luck, your cell phone is in there. Shouldn't be too hard to do. You just need the key from your book bag. Oh, here we go. Click on the key. Use. Use locker key on locker. There we go. You have wine, though. Hello? Subscribers, get the most out of that emote. It's appropriate. Also, here's a bunch because I resubbed to Ian the other day. There you go. You turn the key and the lock opens easily. You slide it off and open your locker. What have we got in here? Another after the cell phone, but let's explore. These are all the books you didn't need for homework. You have a few books out of the locker but realise how much space they take up in your bag. You feel like you might need that bag space. Put the books back where you left them. Who's the random lady? You put these stickers up at the start of the year and are already sick of them. Your brother was right. The only thing more permanent than tattoos are stickers. Stick carefully. What's on this shelf? More stickers. What's this at the bottom? Book. What little homework you have to do could easily be done in the minutes for class tomorrow. Oh. You have a few books out the locker but realise how much space they take in your bag. You feel like you might need that space. Okay, let's just take the bloody... What is... Oh, it's a sticker. Let's just... Is it? Yeah. Let's just take the bloody cell phone then. Dear. Look at that whiner clock across the board. You grab your cell phone and cradle it protectively against your chest. You were afraid you'd lost it. After a moment, you calm down and check the phone. Yep, it's still fully charged somehow. That looks like you have a voicemail. You click play. Hi, Brucey. Because we called him Brucey. Get your Bruceys out. Every time he gets named, I want to see them Bruceys. It's Mom. Just wanted to let you know I'll be home later on tonight. The clients want to take us to dinner. Chad should be home pretty soon. Chad. So you two will need to fend for yourselves. Remember, the key's under the back steps. Love you. Okay, then. Let's go. You slam the locker shut. Lovely. How do I get out? Oh, okay. Move. You gladly leave the school building for the second time today. The front of your school, the gate's still open, so you should be able to come and go as needed. With your phone in hand, you can now head home. Your phone has a map function to chart your journey. You can also call your mother, brother, or information to receive various hints. Move into the parking lot. Oh, hydrate. Don't mind if I do. Drinking out of Jack Skellington's head. Because why not? Oh, I totally forgot to ask. What do we think? What do we think? Those who haven't seen it yet. What do we think of the lights? I know they're very subtle, but it's just to add a little bit of summon. They pop a bit more in the daytime. And also, thanks to Dale buying me Night Monkey, I've managed to find on eBay secondhand Hydra Man and Scorpion, which means, and when I get my doppelganger figure tomorrow with the final part, I will have completed the Molten Man creature from Spider-Man Far From Home. Just need his other arm from Doppelganger, and then he will join the display back there. For tiny Tom Holland and tiny Jake Gyllenhaal to pretend to defeat. Anyway, yeah. Oh, by the way, just to reiterate, if anyone's watching and has never subscribed before, 20% off this month, so maybe have a little think about it. It's worth it, I promise you. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do the full review of the Molten Man. If there's a demand, I will. I happily will if there's a demand. But yeah, one of the few Builder figures, MCU Builder figures I've completed. I've done M'Baku, and I've done Groot, and Gladiator Hulk from Thor Ragnarok. I've got a couple of the other Builder figures like Giant Man back there. And Hulkbuster, but I got them completed in separate releases. Yeah, Doctor Who did a couple, didn't they? They did the Gelf Phantom, and they did the Vesper form. I never got either of them. The school parking lot is nearly empty, as most of the school's gone home. You can faintly hear the football team practicing in the distance, though. There are multiple ways to move between areas. Try holding the left or right directional buttons to move to the next area. Okay. What's with that green stuff coming out the bin? That slime is not normal. Your mind races with thoughts of alien invasion or zombie drool. What could it be? You muster some courage and go in for a closer look. Oh, it's just someone's old milkshake. Really, really old milkshake. What's the name of the infamous green slime in the Goosebumps series, folks? What's it called? What a beat-up old car. You wouldn't mind one just like it, but you're too young to drive. Aha! Buildable Fisher King would be cool. Oh, yeah, the K1 was a Build-A-Figure. I sold my near-complete K1 because I was never going to get the rest of it. Now, which way should we go? We could go this way. You head down the path toward the janitor's shed. It's more overgrown than you expect. Is this stuff that mutated the Turtles and also blinded Daredevil if you read the original Turtles comics? Which is quite funny. I'm trying to think of 13 Era 1, but I'm coming up empty. I mean, you could do the lone Cyberman as a Build-A-Figure, a shard, but you'd need to make sure that the wave was of really bloody good figures to justify it, because he would sell on his own. By the time you reach the shed, the wind's picked up quite a bit. Your cheeks sting from the cold. Ian's abstaining. Well, you could answer if no one else answers. What green substance is commonly associated with a series of Goosebumps books? Tools. What's the point of a shed if he's going to leave all the tools outside? The dirt. Monster blood! I don't want to know why Discord is trending, do I? The adaptation of The Watch made by BBC and another thing has happened, and it's awful. The Terry Pratchett estate a couple of years ago said, like, yeah, this isn't one for Discworld fans. But they've, of course, made a big thing of saying Terry Pratchett's The Watch, and it's definitely set in Ankh-Morpork, and it's just like, it looks awful. It looks really bad. It looks like it completely misses the point. Someone on Twitter said, any future Discworld adaptation should only be handled by the cast of Ghosts. And I'm like, yeah, I'd watch that. Like Yonderland kind of had echoes of that. A Cybermaster, maybe? Throw hands. Just look at the weed killer. It's a bottle of weed killer with a handy 2-setting nozzle. Well, I want to take it. You carefully tuck the weed killer into your bag, checking it's set to off. Look at the door. It's made of thick boards and carelessly bolted onto the frame. This probably isn't the original door. Look, the padlock looks ancient. It's covered in rust. Can we hit it? You slam your fist against the lock, resulting only in bloody knuckles. I wonder, can we pick up a tool? No. Cheap wooden boards on a simple frame, a fairly typical shed. You hope the janitor doesn't spend too much of his time here. Huh. I have a feeling we might be able to break into that at some point. Don't you? Padlock looks ancient, it's covered in rust. Or maybe we can... We can only look at the tools. There's nothing we can pick up here. Ah, well. We'll get out of here for now. I'm sure we can break into that later. Stick that rake on your hand to be a supermarket brand Freddy! Yeah, I don't hate the Sky adaptations of the Discworld stuff. Oh, don't forget to save your game frequently in case the unthinkable happens. Okay. The Channel 4 animated ones were nice, and the Sky ones aren't too bad. We've got a couple of them. You hike up the well-worn path into the woods, into the woods, and out of the woods. The familiar sights and sounds of the woods. The path leads over a bridge and turns into some trees. What on earth is that? Oh no, looks like somebody lost their dog. Poor kid. Take! It's probably going to be handy. Need to look out for the dog. Creek. The creek lazily ripples through the woods. You happily splash around in the creek. Your shoes, socks and pants are soaked. You also kind of smell funny now. Yeah, why did we do that? Look at the bridge. It's sturdier than it looks. It lasted your entire childhood. No, didn't budge an inch. That's one secure bridge. Doggy, what a secure bridge. Look at the trees. The trees stretch up to the sky, providing a nice sense of isolation in the middle of a suburban environment. You don't have time for that right now, but you could totally climb it, to be clear. Huh. Let's go. You cross the bridge and head deeper into the woods. Do I have a PlayStation? Add it. You've been watching for months. What do you think I play on? Oh, you reach a small clearing surrounded by trees on all sides. There's a weird guy creeping around. You've never seen him before. Drudders, don't worry about it, Cockle. Good to see you, though. What were you streaming? Oh, I know what you mean, Emma. Yeah. Oh, Good Omens is pretty solid. I should play the 1999 game Silent Hill. I have Silent Hill, but I'd have to hook up to the PS3. Oh, excuse me. Look, the guy looks to be around 30 or so, but there's something off about him. His clothes are torn, and he won't make eye contact. Taking a closer look, you notice his hair is green and kind of leafy. You see bugs crawling around beneath his clothes. I'm just going to save real quick. Jackbox! Goosebumps is fun. I played this a few years ago. I've played it through to completion. We were just playing because it's a not-so-scary Halloween option. You start to ask the man if he's lost, but he grunts at you unintelligibly. Now, if I remember correctly, if we try and get around this guy... You're nervous about that guy, though, whoever he is. So if we go that way... The hill rises up, creating a wall around the clearing. It's too steep to climb. Oh, thank you for the host, though, Drudders. Bless you. I did die here first time. But, guys, if you know your Goosebumps books, you might recognise... Emma, thank you for the host. You might recognise what is going on here. He's flanty. We have weed killer. On a hunch, you raise the weed killer and pump the trigger 3 times, spraying the strange figure. He recoils violently as it hits his face. Smoke rises from the wounds, and you smell something like freshly cut grass. Do you think he knows? He retreats to the foot of the hill before falling down and cowering. He doesn't seem so threatening anymore. He's covering his face with long, ropey fingers and trembling. He doesn't seem to be particularly interested in conversation at the moment. Okay, let's get past him. Move. Leaves crunch under your feet as you walk down the path. He's a crinoid. This is the end of the woods. You can get to your neighbourhood just up that hill. Looks like there's some kind of commotion near the tunnel. A bunch of kids from school are gathered around. They seem really excited about something. You ask what's going on, but Tyler Alseth just glares at you. Mind your own business, Brucey. Hey, Matt Black. Speak. Thought it was clear, Tyler says as the crowd draws in tighter. We found it first. Get lost. Speak again. Thought it was clear. Okay, same dialogue. So we can't get around them. The tunnel is actually a large pipe drain pipe. The water inside stinks like old socks. You look for a way through the crowd, but it's just not happening. Okay, well, we better head up the path then. With large steps, you hike up the slope to your neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. So won't you be mine? Could you be mine? Almost home, you think as you step into your old neighborhood. Your spirit falls immediately when you notice an accident down the street. The road's completely blocked. You'll need to find a different way around. Let's look at the van. That moving van got into an accident. The back is open and the boxes are spilling out onto the street. Like, dude, the street. Idyllic tract homes line the street. You assume a happy nuclear family lives in each one. Dickheads, of course. There's a hose pipe there. Hose. It's a standard garden hose. You attempt to carry the hose away, but it's stuck to the faucet. You end up just stretching it across the entire yard. There's also still some water inside, which is now all over your pants. In the end, you coil it back up where it started. The music is chill, isn't it? Ultimately, it's because it's a kid's horror game, so it's just like, yeah, just ease you in. Just ease you in. You hurry over to the wrecked moving van. Okay. Notice anything or anyone missing, folks? You peer inside the van and see a ton of boxes, along with odds and ends. The crash didn't seem to damage anything. I love how this stuff is normal in the Goosebumps universe. You can just walk home and wrestle away a zombie like it's nothing. Yep, Ian, that's definitely a reference to The Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. Like I said, this is it takes place in the movie continuity, but it's very book friendly. A sense of dread creeps up the back of your neck. So who's missing, folks? A A really imposing scarecrow, pumpkin head. Well, it doesn't have a pumpkin head. Straw hair, threadbare hat, slapless in Seattle. I do have a Wii, yes. Can't hook it up for streaming easily though, and I don't have that many games on it. A globe. You don't really see these much anymore. It's a globe, map of the Earth. Spin. You wind up and spin the globe with a mighty slap. It spins and spins before coming to a stop. Transylvania. Spooky. I don't have Peppa Pig. The Phantom of the Auditorium is here. Whom's catching on? Books. Looks. Some nondescript books are stacked up. Encyclopedias, a thesaurus, a style guide. Boring stuff. Can we take it? You pull out a decent looking book and dust it off. Shrugging, you place it in your bag. Ooh, what is it? A very thick book labelled encyclopedia. Must be Enchante. Enchanté. God, there's a lot in here. Some nondescript books are stacked. Okay, I can't take those ones. Canister. A canister of something. You opt to keep your distance. That glow doesn't bode well. Portrait. Looks like a fancy portrait, though it's too dark to see much detail. That's a vampire. That is a goddamn vampire. Boxes. You feel pretty nosy opening these up to look inside. They're probably full of socks and underwear anyway. Question is, guys, if Slappy's gone, what happened to the delivery drivers? Top hat. What a snazzy top hat. You could see a magician wearing it during his act. Yoink! With a flourish, you make the top hat disappear into your bag. Mr. Slapples ran away. The air inside the van is musty. It smells like Grandma's house threw up in an antique store. What is that? It's not letting us highlight it. Coffin. It looks really authentic. A thin layer of dust covers it all over. You struggle with the handle, but it won't budge. You do manage to kick up a thick cloud of dust. Shrunken head. One of the shrunken heads with weird olive skin, wispy hair, and high cheekbones. Its eyes and mouth are sewn shut. Yoink! You pick up the shrunken head. It's cold and slimy. I'll drop it into your bag. I feel kind of cruel. Let's get out of here. Do-do-do-do. You feel like you shouldn't be here and decide to creep away. It's a sleepy neighbourhood street. You're surprised people don't seem more concerned about the accident. Evening, Tom. How you doing? Get on there, Tom. You hurry down the hill, back into the woods. Into the woods and out of the woods. As the far end of the woods just below your neighbourhood, the creek flows into a huge drainpipe tunnel. Save. It's a small white rabbit. His fur is unkempt and he seems wary of you. Talk. You kneel down and look into the rabbit's eyes. Hey there, little fella. Amazo. Says the rabbit to your surprise. I thought those brutes would never leave. With a flash of white, the rabbit disappears into the brush. I want to try something. I want to try something. Nice, Ian. I want to try something. I want to try something. He did just talk. It's Amazo. Okay. Use the hat on the rabbit. You put the hat out of your bag and look down to find the rabbit at your feet. He stands on two legs and allows you to put the hat on his head. Thank you so much, the rabbit says. I'm not much without this hat, I'm afraid. My name is Amazo. Maybe you've heard of me. He pauses, waiting. No? Well, you have my gratitude regardless. With a flash of white, the rabbit disappears into the brush. Love it. Fucking love it. Let's go down the tunnel. You hold your nose and slog into the tunnel, taking care to avoid stepping in the water. Hiya, Georgie. You creep into the tunnel, an unnatural darkness closing in around you. Halfway through, you wonder if you'll make it. The corrugated metal curves all the way up around. The grooves are large, and it's hard to get a grip. Not Pennywise. You don't want Pennywise. Okay. You're pretty sure it's water, but it shimmers with a blackness that normal water doesn't have. Which Pennywise scares you the most, though? Lucy and I were talking about this the other day. Tim Curry's Pennywise scares her more. Even though she loves it. Hole. You peer into the darkness. Far in the distance, you hear a sound like the ocean. Leap it. I don't want to jump in, folks. I wonder if we can throw something in it. Probably shouldn't. Hang on. Save. Yes. Jump. With a running start, you dive into the big black hole. You fall for what seems like hours, falling. This might have been a mistake. Love that. It's like, yeah, there's no trick here. You're just gonna fall down a damn hole. I wonder if there's something you can throw down the hole. There must be. Oh no. Curry's more terrifying. Skarsgård is more horrifying. Ah. Well, hang on. Oh, no. There was another way in, wasn't there? Oh, we went the opposite way. That's why. You stay your nerves and push on. This wash runs behind many of the houses on your street. You can usually find all sorts of weird junk that people have thrown out here. Let's see. Wheel! Somebody left a bike wheel. It's a little banged up, but not too bad. Probably still rolls just fine. You secure the hub of the wheel and spin it with one hand. Seems fine. It clicks and everything. Old shoe. A shoe, just one, lies alone in the wash. Part of you wonders if its owner is still here somewhere. Take the shoe. You never bloody know. Hi, gorgeous. You okay? What's wrong? Is everything alright? Do you want me to tell them what you're doing? Okay. The water here seems to extend forever. You squint, but still can't see the bottom of the pool. Space! Oh, okay. It says we can reach into it. Always save. Getting down on your knees, you put one arm into the pool of water. Its icy chill clings to your skin as you reach further down. The water rises past your elbow. Still haven't hit the bottom. You take a deep breath and press on, reaching down. The water laps against your shoulder. You reach left and right, but can't feel anything but water. You start to imagine a hand gripping your wrist and yanking you down beneath the cold surface. It's almost real, the sensation of bony fingers wrapping around you, tightening. The pull rushing towards your face. You take a desperate breath and hold it, clenching your eyes shut. Moments later, you realise it's your imagination. You grasp and pull your arm out, soaked, but unharmed. You look around to make sure nobody saw that. The coast seems clear. A chimney? How did a chimney even get here? Can we take an individual brick? No, we can't. We've got to be able to throw something in there, surely. Surely. What should we chuck in? Should we chuck the paper in? You toss the note, but it doesn't fly very far. Rather than litter, you scoop it back up. Oh, okay. Queen's okay. She's just doing something naughty in the doorway. Should we drop the encyclopedia in? Oh. I guess we can't drop anything in. Maybe the shoe? Drop in the old shoe. You hold the sneaker aloft and wave it around. The laces whip in all directions. That's it. Oh, I guess we can't do anything with this deep pool then. Let's keep going to our house. You hop across the rocks to the far end and stroll into your neighborhood. Oh! What the heck? You take several large gasps and try to calm down. The dog attacked you as you entered your neighborhood. Thank goodness it's on a leash. Again, Goosebumps fans, you know what's going on here. This is the dog that tried to eat your face. She's a poodle, and you wonder if being psychotic is common to the breed. Hey there, girl, you say in a pleasant voice. The dog growls in response, some drool in your direction. Why would we do Hannah Montana on Big Dam? That doesn't fit Big Dam's topics. Please don't feed the vampires. Exactly, Ian. The woman doesn't look familiar. Maybe she's new in town. She's dressed extremely formally for someone walking her dog. You nervously stammer hello to the woman, who turns a disinterested eye in your direction. No, we don't do any movies. The topics and things like that. Sorry about the dog. She looks to have given you quite the fright. Ask about the woman, ask about the dog. Just ask about the dog. Huh? Oh no, I'm okay. What breed of dog is she anyway? Poodle and something else? Fifi. Yes, she's a very rare sub-breed of poodle. One prone to temperament problems. What kind of problems? Is she dangerous? Goodness, no, not to you. Not at this moment. But who can say for certain? A dog can escape its leash, for example. Do take care. The pair continue their walk down the street. Ooh, spoopy. That's now a house, is it? An enormous two-story mansion looms over the rest of the neighbourhood. Normally it would be pretty awesome, but it's sitting where your normal, boring house is supposed to be. Oh, you're definitely on the right street. You're positive this is your neighbour's house. The girl who lives here used to babysit you. Mailboxes. 4 houses share this mailbox, including yours. You shouldn't open other people's mailboxes. Yours is on the end. You open your mailbox hoping there's something in there for you. Coupons. It's a sheet of coupons for the local dairy freeze. Make a note to go there this week. Can we take it then? Yes. It's a letter, but it's addressed to someone you've never heard of. Must be a past resident. You take the letter out of the mailbox. You shut the mailbox. So what is the letter? Huh. Well, I guess we'll keep going, huh? What way is that then? Backyard. So let's go to our backyard, where the creepy house now is for some reason. In spite of the weirdness of your neighbourhood, your backyard provides a welcome retreat. A peaceful quiet blankets the enclosure. Tire swing. Ah, the good old tire swing. You got a lot of memories tied up in this wheel o' fun. You giddily run up and jump on the tire. As it flies forward and you lean back, you close your eyes and you can't help but shout, "Whee!" The moment passes and you reluctantly lower yourself to the ground. You hold the swing until it stops moving and step away. Life's so much more complicated now. A tiny T-Rex is ferocious looking in the sandbox. He's been playing dinosaurs back here. Take the T-Rex. Take the spade. You don't play in the sandbox anymore, and that's not your truck. Are kids coming in here and using your sandbox? Now what the hell is in there? You crouch down and lean your head under the porch for a better look. It's a beat-up cola can. Nobody thinks you're looking here for the spare key. You pick up the cola can, shake it, listening as the spare key clanks around inside. After a moment, it falls out. Just a grill? Get out of here. It's a Get out of here. It's a Charmeister Elite Ultimate Grilling System. Okay. You retreat around the back of the house to the back of the street. How excited were you to record today as a TV? Oh, TBC. Very excited. It was lovely. It was a treat. You move further down the street to stand in front of what used to be your house. We've recorded 3 really good episodes so far. We're recording the next one on Monday. So, Room Code patrons will find out before I go to bed who it is. And the next one after that's scheduled for Wednesday, and then the whole season will be recorded. The large house reaches up toward the ominous sky, its twisted windows portals to madness. This is your address, but this is definitely not the home you left this morning. Save just in case. Ian with the references, boy. The window looks kind of like someone screaming. Maybe Mom is going all out for Halloween this year. The stone gargoyles shut to frighten away unwanted visitors. They look extremely realistic, almost as if they could drop down and attack at any moment. Anyone else jump in the lightning then? Siltrox, thank you for the host. Okay, so those gargoyles are absolutely going to attack us, aren't they? You swore this tree had leaves yesterday. Climb. You reach up to get a nice grip on the branches, then place one foot against the trunk. You push upwards but slide right back down. The bark is entirely slick. These seem like the rickety porch stairs you've always had, but when attached to this particular house, they seem more sinister. You walk to the window and attempt to slide it open. It won't budge. Door. Look. Move. Open. You struggle with the knob, but it's not budging. You may as well try your house key, just in case. True that. That's our locker key. Where's the house key? Oh, there it is. Use. You slip your house key into the lock and cross your fingers. You turn the key and the door opens. Maybe it is your house after all. You pull the heavy door open and enter the house. Who read the Goosebumps books as a kid? That's what I want to know. This is without a doubt not your house. Mum would never let the entryway get this dirty. You can smell the dust and decay in the air. Portraits. Strange portraits hang on the wall. They're not of anyone you recognise. Dear one, in the Goosebumps house. This is the only element of the room that belongs in your house. Mum loves coat racks for some reason, even though company rarely use them anymore. The door stands stoically shut. You can feel a strange energy around it and assume it's locked for the time being.
Come on.
Oh. You can feel a strange energy around it and assume it's locked for the time being. That was weird.
Please? Come on.
Okay, that's creepy. That's real creepy. You hurry across the foyer to the dining room. Oh, this. Oh, you step into the dining room and spring back, immediately noticing a woman at the table. She eyes you intently like a hawk, searching for prey. Let's just get this done here. Great. Candle. The candles are burned down and used, even though they weren't here this morning. The drips of wax make cool shapes though. Let's nick a candle, shall we? This glass is already full of dark, thick liquid. Is it supposed to be yours? More weird portraits. Deco plates. Decorative plates are a common collectible item among women your mother's age. Let's take a plate, shall we? They just turn into the Resident Evil family dinner. It could be just as creepy. You lift the plate gingerly off its pegs and hide it away amongst your things. The chairs are arranged around the table for seating. Finely crafted crystal chandelier. It's clear a lot of thought went into its design, which allows the light to play. Yeah, basically, what the hell is going on? You've never seen this woman before in your life. How'd she get in? Maybe she lives here, in the haunted version of your house, that is. Crone. A toothy grin spreads across the woman's face before she speaks.
There you are, Brucey. Come give me a big kiss.
No way. Taken aback by her forward request, you're not sure what to say. You shake your head.
Oh, is that any way to treat your Aunt Dahlia?
Suspicious. Something just isn't right about her. I don't have an Aunt Dahlia.
But of course you do. I'm a distant relative, and haven't visited since you were very little.
No way. Mom would have mentioned you, and she never has. Who are you, really?
Well, of course she wouldn't. I'm from your father's side of the family.
Don't budge. Sorry, lady. I don't have any idea who you are.
I'll be waiting here when you learn some manners.
I guess we're going to have to ask her a question at some point soon. You duck into the kitchen. The kitchen looks like a period piece from a time you want nothing to do with. You immediately notice a dripping sound. You strain to hear the source of the dripping. It's so faint it'll be hard to find. You struggle to think of ways to make it louder. You want to track down the drip, but you need to increase its volume. Drawer. This is normally Mum's junk drawer. She puts everything in it, which means you can't ever find anything. What's inside? Batteries, scissors, 61 paper clips, keys, furniture assembly instructions? Only one way to find out. You pull the drawer open. It's somebody's art project. Hey Rebecca! Welcome to a Goosebumps stream and your dad. Hello. Good day to you. They created a medal with ingredients found in nature. You decide it looks like a talisman. Taking it. Maybe you can ward off some of this weirdness. True that. You see the neighbour's house on the other side of the window, but it feels worlds away. Blender. Mum's been on the smoothie kick lately because they're easy to eat on the run. Toaster. You can't think of the last time you made toast yet. The toaster's right out on the counter. Dishwasher. Hello, old friend. Opening it would only bring your chores into stark relief. There will be time later. You peer into the drain leading to the garbage disposal. There's something else down there. Something shiny. We can't reach it. So maybe... Always save. You never know. Let's get in the fridge. Oh, hang on. What's with the flies, man? The refrigerator is well green. It's incredibly green. You grip the handle and firmly pull open the fridge. Purple stuff. It's a large bottle of juice. You're not really a fan. Drinking stuff like this makes you feel like an old man. You're certainly not going to drink it, but you find yourself taking it anyway. Jelly jam. That's what I'm thinking, Ian. Jelly Jam branded fruit preserves. Trust Jelly Jam for only the best jellies and jams. Sure. Take it. Into the inventory with you. Can we close the fridge? No, we can't. That's rude. Okay, so we can't... Okay, let's get under the sink. You reach down and open the cupboard. JOI, isn't that internet slang for jerk off instructions? Can someone filthy confirm that, please? A bottle of liquid soap. It claims to leave your dishes squeaky clean and your hands sneaky soft. Take for reasons. A suspicious looking sponge. As you move left and right, it almost seems to be following you. Watching. And banned. It went well, Rebecca. It went really good. And the next two are going to be recorded over the next 5 days. So keep an eye on the Discords. This pipe leads from the sink down into the sewer eventually. It seems sturdy enough. A wooden panel's been hastily attached here. You wonder why they did that. Do we have something we could have a go at the screws with? Can the shovel do it? Yeah, so the shovel can't do it. I guess we're going to have to go find a screwdriver, folks. Someone filthy confirm you called. Yeah, we picked up some detergent called JOI. Isn't that jerk-off instructions? Viewer beware. You'd definitely be in for a scare if that happened. Oh, let's avoid Aunt Dahlia, shall we? She idly sips her drink, waiting for you to strike up conversation. Her eyes are almost daring you to do so. You walk past the table into the next room. Don't like Aunt Dahlia. Oh my god, there's a direct movie reference there, because it's literally a photo from the movie put into the portrait. The den is where the family gathers to watch TV or just hang out together. You don't want to hang out in this version for too long, though. So, just to recap for those who just joined, we've returned home to find that it's transformed for some reason. Film. It's a roll of film. You can load this into a camera and take pictures. It's not Pennywise. What's the name of the clown in this franchise, Ian? You're a knowledgeable man. What's a film? Bookshelf. The bookshelves stretch from floor to ceiling, full of your dad's book collection. Test. You push and pull several books to check for secret passages, but no such luck. Most you found was a paper cut. You slide so many horses off the shelf and into your collection. So many horses. That's an old school games rig. You really hope the house goes back to normal, because this television is nowhere your 42-inch flat screen. I'm very easily distracting. Of those things that used to be played in theatres before the pandemic. You press power but nothing happens. No sounds. Nothing. Remote. Let's use the remote on TV. Nothing seems to work. Okay. A sturdy coffee table like this is great for doing homework whilst watching TV. Murder the Clown. There you go. Wholesome family fun. You lean back and the cushions support you. This is life. Realising you're still inside a dark, creepy perversion of your house, you snap out of your reverie. Nice. There's something deeply unsettling about the pictures hanging on the wall. Yeah, no, that is Murder the Clown. That is him. That is Murder the goddamn Clown. He's from Goosebumps 2000, right? He's a later fella. Oh, is that the Cuckoo Clock of Doom? You've heard of grandfather clocks, but this must be a great grandfather clock. It seems very old and expensive. You move in for a closer look at the clock. These little tabs seem to mark different years. They demonstrate just how old this clock really is. A Nightmare on Clown Street. Bloody hell. The pendulum talks back and forth at a metered rate. The clock is impressively built. This is definitely the type of thing that stays in the family for generations, but whose family brought it here? A new body. At last. You pass through into the next room. The laundry room is an oddly welcome sight. At first glance, it appears exactly like you left it, other than the extra door. The dryer's running at the moment. Oh my god. Just notice the extra door. Look at the shape of it. Supply cupboard to hold all your laundry supplies. Let's take the clean detergent, because you never know. And the dryer sheets. Look at the basket. Basket's full of dirty clothes. Smell. Ugh. Look at the dryer. It's running. It sounds like there's something inside. You can't tell what it is through the window. Open the dryer. Tug on the handle and it won't budge. Can we turn it off? Oh, I guess not yet. The downstairs bathroom is so far from your room that you rarely use it. Notice the bathroom is locked. You knock on the door. There's no response. Noticing the bathroom is locked, you knock on the door. There's no response. Now, ironing board. Lovely. And a chute, laundry chute, so we can drop things into that basket from upstairs, presumably. The wash door opens easily. Mum's trusty top washing machine. She gets angry when Chad forgets to empty his pockets. Oh! Can we... Okay, I know we have to shut the door before we run the wash, but can we put some clothes in it? Do we have some dirty clothes? No, okay. Oh. Dryer sheets. Use. Washer. No, they're clean, I guess. Washing detergent. Use on. Washer. Put what seems like a reasonable amount of soap into the appropriate drawer. Okay, so we can't grab the dirty clothes. Are we using the dryer sheets? No. Okay. Let's look at this weird closet. Why do all houses not have a laundry chute? One of those little lifts that they use in hotels. You find yourself intensely interested in this door as it doesn't exist in your normal laundry room. You open the door, you get to find out what this new room could be. You step away from your safe, normal laundry room. You stand at the foot of infinity. Oh, it's just normal, innit? Your eyes can be so cruel. Just as I can be so cruel. Though I do believe in you. Yes, I do. Live without your sunlight. Love without your heartbeat. Oh, move. Don't. Can't live within you. Don't. Oh, that's creepy. Don't. It's just saying don't move anywhere. Okay. You drift away. It's a fairly standard laundry room. The door. Okay, that's. Okay, so the dryer's not opening anytime soon. Okay, so that door's open in case we need it. Let's get out of here, shall we? The game's gone sentient. And of course the spooky portrait of Murder the Clown. The strange woman is still seated in the dining room. What? She's in the diary room. Oh. Three children materialize before your eyes, which you are rubbing in disbelief. This really is a haunted house. Wagwan. Stabby the acrobatic. Brilliant maid in a sweatshop. Oh god. It's a kid about your age. Those clothes are a few years out of date. He's also flickering in and out of your vision perfectly. Great ghosts. Modern ghosts. That's never a thing. You try to get his attention. He looks towards you. I live here, you know. I hate going into the basement. He looks away embarrassed. After a moment he continues. You believe me, don't you? Ooh. Young boy, a translucent little boy, much younger than you. You guess 7 or 8 years old. The boy mumbles quietly as you approach. I want to hear the song, but I can't find it. He digs his foot into the carpet nervously. If I look, it'll wake Mum and Dad. Oh. Angry girl. You aren't quite sure how this girl got here. She doesn't seem at all happy to see you, though. No sooner you look in a direction, she starts shouting. You're not supposed to be here! Get out of my house! Strangers aren't allowed in! Go away! She glares, willing you out of existence. Can't fool me, she grumbles. I was born on a leap year. I know things. Okay. I don't know if any of our things affect them, but sure we can find out by going upstairs. The staircase connects the first and second floors of the house. Save regularly, unless you want to lose. Portrait. You've never seen this portrait before. Looks like a creepy sea captain. Maybe it's grandpa before you were born. Probably not. You can't shake the feeling something is missing from this painting. Oh! It's missing a head. Shrunken head. You hold the shrunken head forward and feel it vibrating slightly in your hand. You grow increasingly dizzy and decide to put it away. Okay, I guess not. I was kind of hoping that the head would go there. What the hell is that? A little girl, maybe? She looks a little old for the rest of the picture. Who picked these out? Oh, that is spoopy. So what's the options? Left hall. Let's go to the left hall. You stand in the upstairs hallway, which seems relatively untouched. Another one of those bloody chandeliers. It's the creepiest thing ever. Portrait. A familiar family photograph. Comforting. End table. You always thought this end table was a bit spooky looking, but compared to the stuff you've seen today, not anymore. The study's through here where Dad keeps the family computer. The study's locked, like it always is when he's out of town. Key should be around here somewhere. Your brother hid under the rug once. Worst decision ever. What's that one? Door leads to the guest room, but something's blocking the door. Oh, it feels like there's someone on the other side holding it shut. Your room. Mum's right. It is annoying when somebody locks your bedroom door. Ooh. Let's check the other side of the hallway out. Family computer. Oh, 90s, where there's one computer in the house. I just found out Ray Fisher has a Twitch channel. He does, yes. I've not caught his streaming yet. I think I'm following him. This hallway crosses over the entryway downstairs to the furthest reaches of the house. Records of your family's many adventures. Somehow adventure always means hours in the car. The kids in these photos look strangely familiar. Railing. This railing is the only thing between you and a broken arm in the room below. Lean. Ooh, should we? Should we save first just in case? Creak. 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 Okay, what's this way? Nothing. Wallpaper's nice though. It's a very haunted mansion. Some kind of force has locked the master bedroom. There must be some important stuff in there. Well, I guess we gotta go in here, folks. Oh, he's streaming now. Chris, how many books are Little Shop titles? What do you mean? How many books are Little Shop titles? I mean, how many R.L. Stein books use Little Shop of something as a framework? I'm not sure. I'm going to guess at least 3. Because he does like to sort of softly reference other works of fiction with the titles of the book sometimes, like a Nightmare on Clown Street, for example. Normally this hallway ends up with a hatch to the attic. The door opens, but not without some effort. The frame seems a little warped. You pass through into the next room, dodging a bit of falling plaster as you pass through the doorway. It's just a dead end. The hatch in the ceiling should lead to the attic. Oh god, I remember this being quite difficult. If you didn't know any better, you'd swear the walls just moved. Pipe. This pipe is the only notable feature of the room. There are several rustled areas. It's seen better days. It's giving us hit as an option. Huh. Do we want to hit the pipe? Attic. A small hatch in the ceiling leads to the attic above. It's too high to reach unaided. The attic door's too high to reach. You hear a dull grinding all around you. Is it coming from the walls? Oh god, I guess we hit the pipe. You slam your fists into the pipe, you hear ringing from the pipe and in your ears. Pain rings up your arm too. There's no doubt about it, the room is shrinking. You slam your close fist thingy. There's little room to move around. You leave the room. Oh god. Right. It's got to have something to do in here then, surely. Into the shrinking room. Do we have something we can stand on? Not really. I can't believe I'm going to propose this. The room's grown too small to fit. You attempt to stop the oncoming walls by wedging yourself between them, but it's a losing battle. Well, we did. Panic room. Do we have something we can reach up to the attic door with? Something we can... Let's see if we can hook it with a spade. What do we think, folks? I think we're going to have to deal with Aunt Scary Bastard downstairs, aren't we? Because that laundry chute is clearly for something. As are the ghosties. I'm uncomfy. You okay? You alright? Okay, so how do we get around this situation? That's what I want to know. Toothy grin spreads across the woman's face before she speaks. Emote to the ready.
There you are, Brucey. Come give me a big kiss.
Give kiss. You hesitantly walk to the woman, then lean in to kiss her wrinkled cheek. It's clammy and loose. She smells like dust, mothballs, and some spice you can't quite describe.
That's better. Now your Aunt Dahlia poured a glass of prune juice, your favorite, down the hatch.
Decline. No thanks, I'm not thirsty.
Oh, is that any way to treat your Aunt Dahlia? Your mother wanted me to look after you today, and you're already misbehaving.
Demand proof. If Mom sent you, then... What's the password?
The password? I think you're a little too old to need a password. Your mother can trust you to pick out a stranger, can't she?
We'll trust her. She presents an interesting point. You are getting older now, and you can be trusted to make decisions. It's nice to have an aunt who gets it. Okay, I'm listening. You take a seat at the table. Aunt Dahlia nods, please.
So, tell me something about my dear nephew. What type of music do you like?
I'm gonna play to her slow. I like slower stuff.
Oh, really? That's a shame.
Oh. Changed mind. No, just kidding. It's gotta be upbeat.
Well, now, I found an old cassette tape. Would you like to give it a listen?
Sure. Sure, why not? A little music might be just the thing to brighten up the afternoon.
I think this belonged to a boy who lived here years ago. You two would have gotten along. He had good taste in music, too.
I can't wait to hear it.
Oh, and you will. We'll listen very soon.
With a flourish, Aunt Dahlia picks up your glass and presents it to you.
Just have a quick sip of this first.
Decline. Sorry, Aunt Dahlia. I don't like prune juice at all.
What a rude child. If you're going to act like that, I don't think you deserve to listen to this cassette at all.
She turns away, allowing an uncomfortable silence to settle over the room. I guess we need to... do we need to drink some? Let's drink, see what happens. It smells thick and dark. You hold your nose and take a large gulp, hoping to finish it as quickly as possible. It burns as it slides down your throat. Suddenly your muscles tighten. Exhaustion creeps over you and your vision blurs. You feel older. Your shoulders hunch and your chest sinks closer to the table. A raspiness grows in your lungs with every breath. You think it might be nice to take a nap for just a few minutes. As you close your eyes, you look up at Aunt Dahlia. She's laughing. Well, we did. I'm gonna load from up the stars. Oh, it's what we saved in here, didn't we? So we need to be sweet. Can we put something in the drink to dilute it? Like, can we switch it with jelly jam? Oh, so no. Yep, you basically die of purple stuff. Drink. Prune juice, maybe? Your vision grows cloudy and a wave of exhaustion washes over you. Wrinkles cover your hands. You're just so tired. Maybe you'll explore more tomorrow. You lie on the ground ready for a nice long nap. This is the exact same stuff. We just died. Oh my god. Right, so we ain't drinking that juice anytime soon. So she has a cassette. Do we need to talk to her to get the cassette? Give her a kiss. Yeah. Prune juice. Decline. Is that any way to treat your Aunt Dahlia? Your mother wanted me to look after you today. You're already misbehaving. Demand proof. What's the password? You're too old for passwords. Trust her. We trusted that juice and look what it did. It's nice to have an aunt who gets it. Take a seat at the table. What type of music do you like? Upbeat. Oh, I think so. What type of sound do you prefer? Funky. I like anything that can work its way through my body. If it makes me want to dance, it's a good song.
Well, now, I found an old cassette tape. Would you like to give it a listen?
Listen. Sure, why not? Little music might be just the thing to brighten up the afternoon.
I think this belonged to a boy who lived here years ago. You two would have gotten along. He had good taste in music, too.
Oh, she knows because she killed the kid. Listen. Can't wait to hear it. You will listen very soon. She brings a glass closer to you. Decline. Okay, can we... Oh, that sounds daft, but we know that... We know that this stuff ages you. Can we... You hold out the purple stuff, but she's not quite sure what to make of it. She grins sweetly to be polite. Oh, okay. Can we give her jelly jam? No. Okay. Okay, let's go a slightly different way with the conversation and see what happens. But we can't drink the juice. We know that. We cannot drink the juice. Demand proof. Trust her. Maybe you could dilute it with a weed killer. Maybe? But then we all die if we drink that because it's weed killer. So we know she prefers that we like upbeat music. Let's try loud. The louder the better. Metal, thrash, hip-hop, kneecore, you name it.
Well, those all sound very interesting. She doesn't seem like she's even heard of kneecore. If you're willing to branch out a bit, I found a cassette tape lying around the house. It's not exactly hip-hop, but I think you might like it.
She's terrifying. We'll politely decline. I'm not really in the mood. It'd be a little weird with everything that's going on.
Rubbish, my dear. That makes this the perfect time for music. Or some prune juice. If you need either, you just run on back.
Right. Let's see about the letter. Maybe a past resident. Can we give it to a... Oh, so the locked stuff's in her room. Oh, give the letter to the young boy. That's not funny. You've made him all sad. What about the third ghost? He takes the envelope eagerly, confirming his name on the address. He tears it open, reading the enclosed letter with much interest. As he reaches the end, the ghost looks to you and smiles. He seems to be at peace. Just as suddenly as he appeared, the child fades out of view. You feel his presence leave the house gently. A moment later, the basement door unlocks with a resounding click. Photo paper. You can't be sure, but this looks like an undeveloped photograph. You've seen the photo kids at school with similar ones. You carefully take the photo paper and slip it into your bag. With some hesitation, you turn the knob and open the basement door a crack. Whoa. Do you really want to go down there? You force yourself to descend. The basement is dark and musty. Sweltering heat builds as the furnace kicks on. You don't want to be down here any longer than necessary. Save while we're here. It's got a very PC, old school PC vibe with the save noises, doesn't it? Portrait. It looks like a large picture frame for hanging portraits. There's not a picture in it, though. Take it. Knob and crack in one sentence. Well. A bunch of old Halloween stuff. Can we take it? No, we cannot. That's a shame. Hang on, what was that? Remember putting on the plastic muscles to more closely resemble your favourite video game commando. A vice. It's a vice. These are used to hold objects in place so you can work on them with tools. You turn the vice, which offers more resistance than you expected. Oh, shoot. As you turn it, a panel slides away to reveal a hidden passage. Toolbox. It's the large toolbox your family uses to make repairs around the house. Oh! Oh! We've got to search it because there'll be a screwdriver. Yes! We have a screwdriver for the sink. Closet. It's a handy storage closet. It's locked. It's not locked. The door slides open easily. Step ladder. Yes. No more wire hangers! Furnace. This terrifying iron creature stands immobile against the wall, breathing coal and coughing smoke. Oh yes, that video from Pushing Up Roses is amazing. You feel the heat from here reaching toward you. Taunting. Should we enter the furnace? Nope. So much nope. Can we put something in that vice? Is this something we need to bend or snap? I guess not. This leads to a confusing, twisted room. You climb to the bench and crawl through the passage. Oh, we're back in here. You stand at the foot of infinity. So shortcuts around the house. Here we go. Dryer's finished. Open. The dryer is empty. You kick the door with a satisfying thunk. Open. Clean. You reach in and grab all the fuzz and lint trap. There's no trash can nearby, so you subtly drop it on the floor and kick it nonchalantly under the dryer. Can we... Oh! Dryer sheets! Of course, that's a thing in the States, isn't it? Okay, so we've put a dryer sheet in. Now what? Okay. Right. Christina, bring me the axe. Spooky living room. Let's get out of here. Let's go past creepy Dahlia. Let's get upstairs, shall we? So, oh, hang on. Wait, no, there was something we could do in the kitchen. Well, let's do the attic first. Because we've got to go back down to Dahlia at some point anyway. Right, so this is the shrinking room. Step ladder. Use. Place a step ladder beneath the attic hatch. Oh, shit! The room is shrinking. You slide open the hatch. There's a little room to move around. You pull down the ladder. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Anyone else finding this nice and eerie so far? Get out of the living room. Avoid the creepy old crone here. Right, so. Open under the sink. Let's get the screwdriver. There's a very large hole in the back of the cupboard. Oh god, it's a crawl space. You tuck your arms and squeeze through the hole. Hey, there's a tunnel back here. Great, kid. Into a tunnel stretching the distance. It's cramped and you already have dirt in your hair. You can hear the dripping though. You need to find the source of that leak. God, let's save. Maybe Doctor Who. That might work. The path seems to lead deeper into a tunnel system. Shuffling on your hands and knees, you press forward. Remember the directions, because I think we might have to use them in reverse. You haven't been able to hear the dripping for some time. You've taken a wrong turn. You wish you'd wait to turn up the volume of the dripping so you could hear it better. Pipe is rusty, but there's no leak. Okay. Okay. Dead ahead. This corridor leads further into the tunnels. Shuffling on your hands and knees, you press onwards. Hear the tunnel splits, you listen for the drip. Is there a way we can hear it louder? Is this what we've got that can do that? Not really. Okay, so we just turned right. It keeps mentioning a way to turn up the volume of it, so there must be a technique. Let's head dead ahead. Okay. Huh. Do we have a way we can turn up the volume? Shut the front door. Okay, they don't do anything at all. I don't know. How can we turn up the volume of the dripping? Do we have anything that could do that? Okay. Have we tried right this way? Can hear the drip. Water? What do you mean water? Oh, like if we turn the tap, maybe the faucet, and have it run for a longer time, is that what you mean? Because right now I'm just listening out for the dripping being louder. Because like right now it's listen, you can hear it. If we go forward. Okay, so it's a bit louder. So there's no drip this way at all. It's louder here. And the pipe runs to the left. No, so the dripping's gone. Oh, so there is some pipe. The pipe runs ahead as well. So that's louder. Like, you can definitely all hear that louder, right? Here we go. Strange green liquid is seeping out the pipe. There's also a bag a few feet with something inside it. A leaky pipe. Look at the puddle. Doesn't look like water. Some kind of green ooze. Taste? You shitting me? Look at the bag. It's a small cloth bag. You can tell there's something inside it from here. You pull the tie and open the bag. There's a key and a chess piece inside. Without second thought, you scoot them up into your pocket. The pipe overhead rattles violently. There's a loud rushing. And then... boom! What happened? It's everywhere. It's an undulating, quivering puddle of green slime, and it's moving towards you. You stumble back, even though in your head you scream, "Run!" Another tunnel, you hope it leads to an entrance. You scramble backwards. It's another tunnel, you hope it leads to an entrance. Just move away from the bloody thing. At some point we have to make a turn. We seem to be going the right way. Oh, thank God. You tumble out the cupboard, sprawling across the floor. You're finally out of that tunnel. You take several appreciative breaths to calm down. The monster blood didn't follow you out here, so you're safe. For now. You happily kick the cupboard closed. Right, there's something in the sink. Use the wire hanger on the garbage disposal. You carefully bend the hanger into a hook. You manage to do so after pricking yourself a scant 4 or 5 times. You thread your new hook into the disposal drain and easily remove the object inside. It's a key. You place it into your pack. Let's use the hook in the garbage disposal. Ding, 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 ding. Is there anything new in the fridge? No. Oh, it's this git. Right. So we've got a few new objets d'art. Can we just shiver with the screwdriver? That'd be so much easier, wouldn't it? Oh! God, that made me jump. Can we see him? The TV turned itself on. A picture is coming into focus. It looks like some kind of ventriloquist dummy. It's talking, but there's nobody else there. Where's his voice coming from?
Attention Town Center Galleria customers. The mall will be closing early today. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. My friends and I have big plans for tomorrow, though, so definitely stop by. And if our special guest is listening, he knows who he is. We have a message. You can't ignore us forever. Your fate's already been written. So let's just flip to the last page.
The TV shuts off abruptly, leaving the room in silence once more. Well, that was terrifying. Oh, I'd love a movie with the ventriloquist and Scarface. They won't be the main villains, but they'd be great. Now, is there something we can use on this clock? Like, we have an old-ass key. Oh my God, the dummy woke you up from a snooze? That's a terrifying way to wake up, my dear. If y'all need to sleep, y'all need to sleep. That's just the nature of sleepins'. I'm gonna use the chess piece on this kid. That's not funny. You made him sad. Oh, alright. Sorry, dude. Use the chess piece on the angry girl. No! So I guess none of these things are their story. Okay. Good night, Emma. Oms for Emma, folks. Get them oms out. Whip out your oms. I hope we managed to make you giggle a wee bit. So let's see. Use the frame on the blank space? No. Okay. And a cursory word. So we have a key for a room. Oh, it's the key to the downstairs bathroom. Oh, right. In that case, what are we doing here? Let's get down there, man. Let's get out of here, man. A boom, 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 boom. Wait, no, hang on. Creepy woman. There's a creepy old woman sitting in the room. The only problem is she's got a candy bar on the end of her line. She's trying to catch a kid. Oh, that's a talisman. Okay. I wonder what the trick is with this. Oh, we've put a dry sheet in there. I don't know. There must be something to do with that later on. Anyway. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it is for the other boy. Let's go into the downstairs bathroom. It only takes a moment to glance at the downstairs bathroom to realise this is not a bathroom. It's a dark room, like a photo lab at school. A bottle of developer that brings out the dark areas of an image. A bottle of stopper solution. It neutralises the effects of the developer on the photograph. A bottle of fixer. It ends the development process and cleans out the chemicals on the paper. These shallow tubs are filled with a clear liquid. Take the tongs. We're gonna need them. Got a sink over here as well. Probably used for a lot of different things in here. Fill it. The sink is full of a clear liquid. A variety of different pictures hang on the line, but none of them look the least bit familiar. What's that there? Is that a hook? Oh, look in the cupboard. Oh! What a crazy camera. Does it take special pictures or something? You took the camera away with great care. You hope it's not haunted or anything. An empty plastic bottle can hold just about anything. I wonder what we'll put in it, boys and ghouls. Use the container on the sink. Hang on. What about the water? Can we highlight the water? No. Okay, so we have the photo paper. I guess use it now? No. Use the tongs on... Maybe you should get some information first. Yeah. That's true. Could use it for the juice. Oh, what do you mean, Ian? Like, hide some of the juice in the bottle so we don't have to drink it. Part of me thinks we should take a photo of her. You snap the center. You center the subject to snap a picture. A moment later, the photograph slides out. A Polaroid photograph of a strange woman in the dining room. She's holding a glass of prune juice. It's probably a waste, wasn't it? It's probably a waste of the camera. Yeah, we can only take 2 more shots with it. Okay. Yeah, we can't put the bottle in the container. Right. Oh, so we do have the key for the study. Well, let's get in the study then. Should always save. use on study. Success! Let's go inside. The study feels set apart from the rest of the house, everything being made of expensive wood like oak and mahogany. The piano. The piano is a sturdy and finely polished antique. A small plaque indicates it was manufactured by Shriek and Toggles. You take time to sit down and play your celebrated rendition of Chopsticks. Let's take the film. Oh, you load the film into your camera. Okay, so we have a spare one now, I guess. Manual. Persevere photo, yeah. Persever, yeah, oh god. It's a deceptively thick instruction manual for a cassette player. You crack the book and flip to the order page. Order of operation. First, flaming hell. 1 second. This controller is old as balls. 7 years old and dying all the time. First, place batteries into the back of the player. Second, open the cassette door and place the cassette inside until it clicks. Take care the top of the cassette is facing down. Lastly, close the cassette door. Press play to begin listening to music. You know full well that is in there because there'll be some people who play this who don't know how to operate a cassette player. It's a thick leather-bound volume on mythical creatures, volume 3 apparently. You crack the book and flip to a random page. Some legends claim a gargoyle's saliva turns its prey to stone, leading experts to speculate the effects of an all-rock diet. Gargoyle saliva. There's gargoyles outside. Do you think we can use the bottle on that and then use it on the woman? Thin book. It's a smaller paperback about ghosts and famous hauntings. It's not uncommon for one or more ghosts to populate an area of spiritual significance. Frequent haunt areas include childhood homes, schools, playgrounds, and points of passing. Okay. Climb the bookshelf. You turn back, however, when the fan nearly removes your head. Yeah, I'll do it, alright. Heavy book. Another long-standing myth is the mirror demon. This can be found across many cultures. In the most interesting versions, the creature cannot leave its mirrored prison. It is actually attacking its victim's images in said mirror. Well, that's going to come up, isn't it? Novel. Fairly serious depression. The year had taken its toll. He moved across the room to the chair where he spent most of his time these days. Sitting, he stared ahead at the same view he saw every day. This was his reality now. Room, chair, view. He chanced to look at his watch. 3:33 p.m. February 29th, 2004. That year. This year. 2004. He wondered if he could only remove this year from the calendar like it never existed, would things be different? A framed motivational poster. Your dad's nuts about these things. Teehee. A chess rook. Take it. Papers. Papers everywhere. You recognise someone's bills or notes to your dad, but there's plenty of new trash scattered around. You sift through the piles and find a worthy specimen. Straightening it out, you get to reading. To whom it may concern, on the eve of last Friday I had the irredeemable displeasure of dining at your establishment, one Wok the Tiger. While the service had its own issues, it was adequately typical of venues of its ilk, so I would not deign to tell you your business. That said, the troubling quality was your food. I ordered the melange chicken, which is my go-to item on your menu, and while the dish was for the most part pleasantly uneventful, the penultimate piece of fried fowl was quite curious. I suppose there's no delicate way to put this, so I'll be blunt. It was shaped like a giraffe. I was so tickled by this occurrence that I waited an embarrassingly long time before devouring it. I then left in my car and wasn't halfway home before who should startle awake in the back seat but my grandfather. It seems I'd forgotten entirely that he'd wanted to accompany me to dinner. We'd been planning it for weeks. And believe you me, he is just the type of person to be amused by the giraffe-shaped chicken. In closing, I would like to ask if the peculiar chicken is an intended element of this dish, as I'd never noticed it prior. If this is intentional, consider this a formal request to have giraffe chicken lined up for next Thursday. I will be returning then with my grandfather, and our plan at this time is for him to join me in the restaurant. Given your role in the aforementioned mix-up, I believe this to be a reasonable concession. Thank you for your understanding. Theodore M. Ingram. Bloody weird. Other papers. Oh, it's the... Yeah, it's the Wok the Tiger one again. Oh god. Computer. It's serviceable if utterly outdated personal computer. You can use this to access the internet or maybe a knowledge database on CD-ROM. You tap the keyboard to wake it up, but it's locked. You're going to need a password to access the computer. Note. It says, I always remember my password in the bathroom. So we're going to need to get into the bathroom then. Okay. 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 So we have 2 chess pieces. Can we get into these doors now? No, we really need to get into the attic then, don't we? What's the plan, folks? Wait a minute. Did one of the doors open upstairs? After the... Oh, no, it wasn't the door upstairs, was it? It was the basement door nearby. You know, this would be great on the Vita, but it's not available on the Vita. It's just a PS4 title. Right. Okay. So what was the plan? Put the stool in here and then leave. Oh, hang on. Did the wall move there? Oh, the cuckoo clock of doom. That's a good question. So we'll leave the room. No, it's still here. Okay. What do we have that could stop the room from moving? I guess we don't really have anything. Nope, we got killed. I wonder what it could be then. Huh. Can we take the stepladder back? No, it's there permanently now. There's got to be another trick in here, surely. Huh. What the hell could it be? Lodge something in the empty brick hole? It didn't react as it was as though it was a different thing, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. Is this what we can give to this kid? Use the photo on her. Okay, no, she's having none of that shit. Let's get some let's see if we can get some, because we read about the gargoyle saliva. So maybe. Ah, okay. Okay, let's go around the back. Is there some... Oh, hang on. Do we still have another key? No, I thought maybe we had... if we had another key, we could possibly use it to open the mailboxes. Search in the sandbox. Wait a minute. Trowel. No, okay. You're glad to have the wooden fence with a crazed poodle in the area. Yeah, I agree. I wonder what it could be then. I'm a little stumped. We can't develop the photos yet. Oh, hang on. We took a photo of the thingy lady with the camera. Surely we can develop that then, right? Oh, wait, that old photo. Can we develop that? Can we work on that? Is it as yet undeveloped? Tongs. Use them on the old photo. No, I guess we can't do that. You hold out the photo and say, "Have you seen this person?" There is no response. Can we use the photo of Andalia? That is not what photographs are for. Okay, let's show. Should we show her the picture of herself? See if she has something to say about it. Could put the photo in the frame. True. Oh, apparently that's not what photographs are for, even though that's bullshit. No, we could ask her about this one. She just grins and smiles politely. Oh, hang on. Let's see. It's a photo of people we don't recognize. To the girl? No, she says. To the lad? That's not funny, you made him sad. Oh. Oh, I'm really stuck. What the hell do we do? So neither of the photos go in that frame. Decorative plate. Can we put the decorative plate on the placemat? Something inside you wants nothing more than to fling the plate as hard as you can. You fight the urge somehow. You fight the urge. Okay. You stare at the sponge, so swearing it moved a second ago. Equestrian page turner called so many horses. I hate to be that guy, but I'm curious as to whether or not the prissy girl owns the horse book. Your thoughts drift to horses. No! She hits the book right out of your hand. I guess we've got to give her something from her room, because she keeps mentioning her locked room. I think we need to fill the water bottle with something, but the only water seems to be in the photo development room and it won't let us do anything. Sure the girl has something to do with the clock O'Doom. Possibly. I've been living here for 32 years. It's not her house. Anger ripples across her face. And stay out of my room. It's no boys allowed upstairs. Okay. So the book, do you remember, said it was 2004. And she's been living here for 32 years. So let's assume that the game is set in 2004. Okay. Which means it's a prequel to the film. So what's 2004 minus 32? 1972, but that's not on here, so it's not 2004 then. Christ. Is it 2015 when the film came out? When the game came out? 2015 minus 32 is... Oh, hang on, I'm an idiot. Oh, yeah, no, I was right before. 2015 minus 32 is 1983. No, doesn't give anything about that. Must be something from her room then. I'm literally stumped. Television. TV still won't turn on. That thing with the creepy dummy must have been a fluke. He says something about the town centre Galleria Mall and about a special guest. Yeah, nothing going on with the bookshelves. Huh. Okay, I'm really stumped. So we haven't found any undeveloped photos. Like this was developed because it was on the line. Maybe we try... Have we tried using the photo into the frame? No. Okay. Hey, Rebecca made it home. Hit the berry. Trying to figure out a way to. I think Dahlia can only be thwarted after we've done everything else. I have a suspicion about that. Because we could try using the sponge on the prune juice, but I'm just gonna. You win this time, sponge. Game's going okay. It's just a bit sinister. I'm legit a little confused as to where this could go, though. I think I might have to look up a hint so that I don't spoil it. Sorry, I'm taking a quick peek now, Ian, because I am baffled. Oh, apparently I can take a placemat. Interesting. Diddly-diddly. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Fla 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 fla. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Let's have a little look. Oh, hang on. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Other people's will see through. Exactly. Rebecca's got the weekend off. Nice. 1990. Right, so apparently this is set in 2010. Because the walkthrough I've got doesn't explain any of its steps. Use the screwdriver on the clock. Okay, examine. Use the screwdriver on the year 1982. Oh. Oh, hang on. No, what the hell am I talking about? Idiot. 32 years, so it'd be 1988. It pops off immediately and clatters the floor. A shriek echoes through the house. Sounds like it came from the entryway. It rings in your ears before abruptly stopping, as if it never happened at all. Oh, God. Oh, good, good. Oh, good, good. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I totally forgot about how to develop photos. Sorry. I just realised what we can do for the photos one. But let's go into the hallway first and find out what the screen was. Just one ghost remains, haunting the entryway. You were right, she was from the Cuckoo Clock of Doom. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday, folks!
Yeah, oh yeah, it's not really happy Saturday at any point. 1 second. Da-da-da. Okay, so tongs, use them on the photo paper, and then you put it in the water. Oh. Wait, what? That is the photo paper, right? Yeah. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. You do the water afterwards. See? I've not had to develop a photo in a million years. You carefully place the paper into the developer. Okay. Use the tongs on... You pull out the photo, but it's not much of one. The image is super light. You get the sinking feeling you messed up the process if only there's somewhere at the beginning. What? No! Huh? Oh! Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay, so place it into the developer, yeah? And wait a minute. So wait a minute. Because it's photo development, you can't just rush it. That makes total sense. Of course it does. So, anyone else here ever developed a phone? I think for safety's sake we should just let it take as long as a minute. At the very least. So we're coming up on a minute now. In the next minute, when we move into the next one, we got a couple, Rebecca. Not many, but we got a couple. Oh my god, we are absolutely the Sinister Six. To find a solid black square. Humph, you get the sinking feeling you messed up the process. If only there was somewhere to start at the beginning. What? Wait a minute, hang on. Oh, so we can't, like, throw the bottle in. Hang on. Okay, so do we take a little while? Like... Dibs on being Duck Ock. Oh, live. So is it a case of doing it too soon, do you think, or too late? The image is super light. You get the sinking feeling you've messed up the process. I wonder. Careful you don't expose it to the light. Oh! Hang on. Can we turn the lights off in here? No. I guess the tongs are the way forward then. Right. So it's got to be a case of like the exact timing. 2:03:35 is when we put it in. So if we pick it up at 2:04:34, maybe? Might have just been the most questions you had to a guest. Well, Phil was the most, but that was a public one, so that'd be why. What do you mean you got 10 on your end, Ian? Ooh, Okay. Oh, 10 viewers. Really? Watching me develop a photo. Let's try it now. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so it's just under a minute. Okay, ready? Okay, so it's 2:05:40-ish then. Crikey. go. This is tense because if we get this wrong. You pinch the photo paper and out the stopper. Now what? Okay. This is just under a minute each time, like a fraction under a minute. Pick up the photo paper and prepare to develop it. What now? You did 56. Okay. So if we get it at like 3:06:51. Oh Jesus. Oh God. Oh my God, no. Two. Oh Jesus. Okay. Tense. Don't want to get it wrong and screw it up. As you gingerly remove the photo paper from the fix, you realise you have a legitimate photograph. Now what? Well, first off, let's... Oh, we have to put it in water next, right? Before anything goes horribly wrong. All your patience. God. 5 minutes pass and it looks like you're done. You can take your photograph. You take the developed photo out of the wash. Almost done. Oh, it's a spoopy boy. You clip the photo to the line and wait for it to dry. Wait, you close your eyes and take a very short nap. As you do, you know. You pull the photo down off the line. It was a lot of work, but the results are worth it. Looks like a Brett Hellquist illustration. It's a picture of someone's head. Use the photo on the frame. Perfect fit. Now you have a framed picture. Shall we get out of here? Into the void. Via the void. Via the void. Let's get upstairs. Oh, yes. So it's him. And we have a framed photograph of a head. You cautiously set the portrait onto a hook in the wall. It takes a moment to convince yourself it's hanging straight. At least it fits with the others you guessed. That's something. Open. You tap on the photo and it swings open, revealing a compartment hidden in the wall. It's a chess piece, a knight, you think. You snag the knight just in case it's useful for later. Can we close it? I guess not. Right. That is something. I wonder. I think we have to talk to Andalia, don't we? God, imagine if we have a full-on chess match later. This game is 5 years old, Rebecca. Came out over here 4 years ago. It's based on the sort of old 90s point-and-click adventures. Okay. So we were getting something from Dahlia, but she was being very reluctant to talk to us.
There you are, Brucey. Come give me a kiss.
No way. Taken aback by a forward request, you aren't sure what to say. You shake your head.
Oh, is that any way to treat your Aunt Dahlia?
Last time we said bugger off. Let's say sorry this time. Sorry, Aunt Dahlia.
That's okay, child. Sit down and have some prune juice your loving aunt saved for you.
We're not having prune juice. It killed us. It aged us rapidly and we died. Decline. No thanks, I'm not thirsty.
Perfectly all right. Maybe later.
Aunt Dahlia relaxes in her chair and rests her chin casually on her hand.
Let's talk for a bit.
Thanks for the posture check. How was school today? Let's give details. She seems to have confessed more, but we're friendly with her. There's a lot going on. This is going to take a while. Well, there's this kid Brandon in my English class. He used to be okay, but lately he's telling people that things aren't true. You ramble on for several more minutes. And it's like, if that's how you feel, just tell me to my face. I don't have time for all the drama. Really open up. Let's change the subject. She gets quite antsy. The deadline for picking clubs is coming up in a few weeks, and I haven't made a decision. I'm not even sure I want to be in a club. Sometimes I wonder. You exhaust the topic of school activities and pause for breath, at which point you realise you haven't given Aunt Dahlia room to comment for 10 minutes or so. Let's keep talking. You rack your brain for a new topic. I'm hoping to see a movie with some friends this weekend, but which one is the question? You keep talking without much of a point, eventually looping around to the homework you'll need to cram in tomorrow before class. Aunt Dahlia appears to be nodding off. She shuts her eyes several times already. Continue. No reason to stop while you're on a roll. You keep talking, diving into the first subject that comes to mind. Your voice echoes strangely down the adjacent hallways of the otherwise silent house. Your story is rudely interrupted by a loud, sharp snort. Aunt Dahlia is asleep, snoring in fact. You weigh your options. Let her sleep. You sink lower, careful not to make a sound. There's no telling how deeply she's sleeping. Free of the woman's uncomfortable gaze, you turn your attention back to the room. Now where were you? She has an empty glass. Oh. Let's give her some of her own deadly prune juice. Being careful not to make a sound, you lean in front of Dahlia and pour the bottle's contents into her glass. She awakens with a start and resumes sipping at her glass as if nothing happened.
What did you do?
She collapses on the table, clawing towards you.
You little punk! How dare you!
Okay, that's gross. You notice a loud hissing sound slowly building from deep within the woman. She falls to the ground and begins to melt out of existence. Nothing remains in her place except a small cassette tape. That's the one she was talking about. Take it. You take the cassette tape. Now you just need a way to listen to it. So we're going to have to build a cassette player. We Thanosed her. Hang on, the girl disappeared, so is her room open now? Because her room was the one that was locked that we couldn't go in. Oh! We can go into our room. Okay, well, we'll do that later. Oh. Okay. It's a guest room. That's terrifying. Mom must have redecorated recently. This style is supremely questionable. You're telling me. There's an enormous stack of toys, dolls, stuffed animals, maybe even... Oh! Before you can finish your thought, a robot emerges from the pile. He tosses toward you before pointing his laser blaster right between your eyes. You remember the toy from somewhere. An Annihilator 3000. You think. It doesn't seem like he's playing. Let's hit him with a screwdriver. You won't be intimidated by a toy. You chuck the screwdriver directly at its head and it bounces off. The Annihilator takes its turn next, shooting a deadly laser beam in your direction. It doesn't bounce off. Fortunately, you only notice for a split second. Oh, that's creepy. So we just got killed by a toy robot. Okay. 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 Okay, that was terrifying. let's go into our room, shall we? So we don't get killed by a toy robot. You set foot in your bedroom. A wave of relief washes away your apprehension. It's unchanged except for one conspicuous addition. Here's the one thing that doesn't belong. You never had a chess set. This seems like somewhat of an antique model. Oh. Let's put the... Chess, you shout, waving the piece around. This is evidently not how chess is played. You hunch over the board and sink deeply into thought. King. Interesting setup. You think you could probably put the king in check. Ah, okay. Hang on 1 second. Sorry, don't want to lose place. Right. Take the rook. Oh, that's there. Oh, okay. Can we... How many do we have? We have 3, so there's their king right up there. So we have a queen who can only move, if I remember correctly, is it the queen can only move one place at a time? Or is it the king who can only move one place at a time? Oh my god, Alan Moore? What? Is he okay? He placed the queen on the board. Can we take her? Just want to save just in case we get this monumentally wrong. Okay, so... So the rook can move left to right, up and down. Oh, the queen's the one who can move anywhere. Oh, king moves one place at a time. Okay. Right, so the queen would be ideal there because she could absolutely take him completely. The rook... Sorry, the knight moves L shapes, doesn't it? So if the king moved here, you could take him. If the king moved here, you could take him. Who else do we have? So the rook, that moves forward, backward, left, right. So I guess... Yes, there. Because then if you moved forward, the queen glide in from here. With the final piece in place, you hear a small click as the lower compartment slides open. Ladies and gentlemen, we found the cassette player. It's one of those ancient cassette tape players you think even Chad never had one of these growing up. Ancient. Jog on, kid. Nightstand. Open. You slide the nightstand drawer open. What have we got in here? Games. Oh, that's right. You stashed some of your favourite video games in here when David came over. You obviously didn't find them. Phew. You decided you better hold on to these games. What about the piggy bank? Can't interact with the piggy bank. Bed. Your bed always feels so comfy and safe. Part of you wants to curl up and hide until this all blows over. Mum got so mad when you hung these posters up, but what does she know? You'll love all these bands forever. Kid? Toys. You keep your favourite childhood toys on the shelf. Your taste's always been a little creepy. You gaze out your window to the streets below. Everything looks so normal out there. It still hasn't started raining for what it's worth. Clothes are all over the floor. Let's take some dirty clothes because we can shove them downstairs. Dresser. Open. You pull the drawer slightly, resulting in an ear-shattering wood-on-wood squeal. Nope, never again. Noise is the main reason your clothes are all over the floor. If only Mum understood. Can we not interact with that radio? No, I guess not. Bathroom. Let's go in. Let's go into the bathroom. Come on, wash your dirty face. Now, there's something about a password being in a mirror. Do you remember? Oh, it's a guest room. Okay. Faucet. Turn it. You turn on the water, feeling it with your hand until it's nice and hot. Then you switch it to shower and let it spray harmlessly into the tub. Let's open the cupboard. There's a laundry chute. In a normal house. Use the sink. Oh. The mirror's completely fogged up except for one spot. Looks like somebody wrote a message with their finger. It says 108 194 3. Somebody write this down. 108 194 3. 108 194 3. Thanks, Cockle. Let's look in the drawers. Oh, something there. Hand mirror. Take. Okay. Oh! Dirty clothes. Use. Okay, should we turn these off? You consider a nice shower, hot shower to calm down. Wait till it's over. Okay, so our clothes are now downstairs, so we can get some washing done. Could be a date. Guest room. Let's open. Okay, let's get the hell out of here as soon as we possibly can. I'm not so sure about that one. Oh! 10, 8, 1943. Could be. I've just realised something. Oh, that squeaking sound is not encouraging. Let's open the closet. Back into the void. On which date? 10, 8, 1943. Go on. R.L. Stein, I'm guessing. You stand at the foot of infinity. So let's go back to the laundry room, which was here. Okay. Basket's full of dirty clothes, but there's an object there too. Maybe it fell through the chute. You dig through the laundry and pull out a mask. There's an unsettling energy about it, but you can't say no to a free mask. You take it. Oh, not that motherfucker. Jesus. Oh, not that thing. Please, no. Sweet Jesus, no. No. Don't need that. Don't need that. Let's put the cassette in the player. It won't shut. You turn it over in both hands, searching for the one detail you missed. Ah, you try flipping the tape over. Yeah, it was upside down. Fits perfectly now. Great. Can we use it? You hit play, but nothing happens. You must be missing something. Well, I guess we're heading back up the stairs then. Oh, of course, the code, the password. That was the password to the computer. Because there's something about a mirror demon, so I am not playing with that mirror any longer to see if there's some kind of hidden element there. Back up to Dad's study. Here we go. Oh. You open your favourite search bar. Oh, we didn't need to write it down. Thank God. Think of subjects to enter. Music. I want to learn about the cassette tape, right? You type music and hit enter. The first result is your favourite digital music marketplace. Nondescript. You click on the search bar. Search. For several empty moments, you stare at the search bar. No specific songs or artists come to mind. Must be the weirdness of the day. Can we take the tape out of the thing? Huh. Were we premature in putting the cassette tape away? Because I think we might have been able to search that, possibly. So, okay, let's search photo. You select the third result and find yourself on an enthusiast how-to site. The site has 2 main sections. Well, we've developed a photo, so we don't need to learn about that. Let's do music again. I think we might have made a boo-boo. That, or we need batteries. Do you know what? I'm gonna go back a couple steps. I think we need to look up the tape. So it's giving us an option to drag something to the computer. Do you know what I mean? Look at that copyright-free R2D2 in the bottom corner. Oh, hang on, wait, no, let's go back in there a sec. Let's get that door open so we have the option. that copyright-free Papa Smurf. So we need to go back downstairs as well. See what I mean? I think we have to use the faded label of the cassette tape lists a song name which you hurriedly type into the search window. And it comes up. Even better, it's a free download. Download. You plug your phone into the computer and select download. A few seconds later, the song from the cassette is digitally reproduced on your phone. See, I bet you there's a way to... Dogs. You type dogs and hit enter, shivering at the thought of today's earlier incident. After scrolling through the results, you choose a promising looking information hub. You're presented with 3 options. Breeds. See, I have a feeling we have to play music to that kid, and it's either playing it on our phone or on the cassette tape. That robot's got to have batteries in him. The breed listing is comprehensive. After a brief perusal, you self-consciously select Poodle. The images look vaguely similar to the canine you met earlier, but none have quite the same insane gleam in their eyes. Appropriately, there's also plenty of useful information about the breed. Temperament, intelligence, famous poodles in history, and everything else anyone could possibly ever want to know about poodles. Nothing about insatiable bloodlust. You question Fifi's pedigree. Socially, dogs operate in a pack structure. At the top of the pack is the alpha, the strongest dog in the group. Alphas are established after a show of power or ability. When faced with proof of an alpha's strength, weaker animals have no choice but to submit. This is a common behaviour in most pack animals, certainly all dogs and similar species. Feeding. Tired of supermarket foods filling your beloved pet with chemicals by byproduct meal? With Yum Pet's new veterinarian recommended scientific well-development formula, those days are over. We start with whole proteins, nature's healthiest and most delicious proteins. We add in wholesome fruits and vegetables proven to benefit your pet's coat, energy level, and ear health. And that's it, no chemicals, no wheat or soy gluten byproducts. You wouldn't feed your child junk food, so why do it to your pet? New well-development formula, only from Yum Pet. Alright. I've just realised something. I have liquids. I have washing up liquid. And there's a killer toy in the other room. I wonder if there are school libraries in, and I don't say that to be contrarian or wacky. I just wonder if they do. Where's the feckin' robot? There he is. You empty the entire bottle of dish soap at the Annihilator's feet. It attempts to walk towards you, but the soap proves too much. It swings its arms and legs rapidly, trying to regain its footing, and falls flat on its mechanical face. Ah, there we go. You carefully unscrew the panel on the back of the robot. Take them batteries! So if we took the batteries and we put them in the cassette player, then we put the tape into the cassette player, you hit play but nothing happens. You must be missing something. Really? Sounds like it works. Okay. See? Back to the laundry room, folks. Creepy mask, rah rah rah. So I guess we don't wash anything. Okay. So God, I'm glad Dahlia isn't there anymore, creepy bugger. So let's use the. You press play and a funky tune plays from the speakers. The boy smiles, swaying back and forth to the rhythm. Yeah, I guarantee we could have used both methods. We could have used either the download version on our phone. He vanishes, his presence bounding away from the house. A door directly above you unlocks with a loud thunk. I bet we could use the download on our phone or the cassette. So it was two things. That's quite nice. There's no definitive version of it. That's quite cool. At least I hope that's the case. So I bet this is the door that's opened. Parents' room. Here we go. It's an overwhelmingly creepy twist on your parents' bedroom. Okay. Open the closet. Okay, so we got another artwork. The artwork on the walls is different. The signature says Claude Moaning. Brilliant. Two crossed swords hang from the wall. Now we're talking. You attempt to pull the swords off the wall, they won't budge. What a shame. They'd make today a lot easier. Let's save just in case. There's a bed. Usually it's your parents' bed. Right now you're not so sure. It's best to assume the normal rules don't apply. No jumping. Trunk. Open. You kneel down and locate the chest's combination lock. You'll need to input the correct code. Huh. Is there some kind of... I'm going to have a look at the card. Is there a thing that we don't know? Some code that we're not aware of? Can't seem to see any that would play. I'm just looking through the items that you can get. I can't seem to see any that would open up the... Do we have a code written somewhere? Guess not. Huh. Oh well. What's out here? The large window is the most striking element in the room. Mum loves it to open it on humid summer nights. There's that bloody gargoyle. Ah! You hold out the empty container, making sure to catch several big bloopy drops of the substance as it runs off the gargoyle's mouth. Okay. Duh. the saliva is known to dissolve something, and what we learned earlier on is that there's monster blood in the pipes downstairs. Do it. So, we're going to be attacked by monster blood unless we use something that can dissolve it. You hurriedly open the bottle and it's empty its contents of the green slime. Tension hangs in the air. The spots the gargoyle saliva touch solidify, hardening into grey stone. The effect spreads until the entire floor is covered in a petrified sludge. Now the walls can't move. With one last push, you throw yourself into the attic. Oh, do you remember the thing about demon reflection? The attic is about as spooky as you'd expect. Dirt, grime, cobwebs, and a big ornate mirror. So there's a demon in that frickin' mirror. We need to be careful then. Boxes, look. Is that worthy of Brucey's? It's just a bunch of your old junk. Search. You sift through the boxes, give each one a cursory glance. Nothing jumps out at you. Good. Pinata. Colourful remains of a pinata lie broken in the corner. You hear muffled laughter. Examine the pinata. No thanks. If you're that desperate for candy, there are plenty of other options. Cavity City comes to mind. The window provides a single beacon through the musty darkness of the attic. Oh my god. No. Is there any directional... Oh! You feel an icy hand on your shoulder. Look at the mirror. The most expensive mirror you've ever seen. The frame is extremely ornate in metal. The image has a depth to it you've never experienced. Oh, good god. Demon reflection. Quick. Use the mirror on the mirror. You spin to face the reflection, holding out the hand mirror you've been carrying. The image shudders and a crack explodes across the glass. Okay. I felt like that one was one of those, like, it was gonna get us no matter what if we didn't hurry up sort of dealios. A faceless voice screams, the mirror shatters, and everything falls silent. Oh! Goosebumps. It's a Goosebumps story called Let's Get Invisible. You used to read Goosebumps all the time when you were a kid. Of course. You knew that dummy on the TV looked familiar. It was Slappy, the evil ventriloquist dummy. You pick up the children's horror novella and notice the author's name. R.L. Stein. If only you had a way to get hold of him somehow, maybe he'd know what to do. If his Goosebumps monsters are real, everyone's in a lot of trouble. You'd better get to the mall. You walk back downstairs feeling much lighter than you have since arriving. The rooms are all still off, but it feels less like a haunted house and more like your house again. You hop down the stairs, mind racing for a way to reach the mall, when a solution stumbles clumsily through the door. Chad! You slam directly into your brother as you leap down the stairs. He barely seems to notice. Hey Brucey, glad you're here. You see all this crazy stuff going on? Ask about Chad. I know, right? Are you okay? Not really, he says while looking around, making sure the coast is clear. I realized something about Mom and Dad. Why they've been acting so weird lately. They're monsters? Oh no, of course, it makes perfect sense. When did those creatures replace our parents? Huh? No, our parents are the same as they've always been. No, what I was trying to say is even more shocking. I'm not their son at all. I can prove it, Brucey, you'll see. Mom keeps important documents in the trunk at the foot of the bed. Go up and get my birth certificate. Normally you'd completely ignore everything you just said. Even by Chad's standards, this latest theory is ridiculous. However, today it might just work to your advantage. I'll make you a deal, since you're my brother. You know, probably. I'll go get your birth certificate, but afterwards you have to give me a ride to the mall. I know how to stop these monsters, but I can't do it without your help. Do we have a deal? Sounds like we have a deal, then. You'll get the birth certificate so my fingerprints are nowhere to be seen. And I'll drive you to the mall afterward. Good. Remember, the certificate's number's upstairs in Mom and Dad's room in a trunk. The code to unlock it is 1992. Okay. Thanks, Chad. Let's get a shoe on. Let's get a shoe in. You will unlock this door with the key to imagination. Is this the bedroom? Yes. Clunk. The trunk's lock disengages and its lid pops open slightly. You lift it to the rest of the way. Search. Among other things, your brother's birth certificate is in the trunk. This must be what he was after. Day of the first Goosebumps book, is it? Oh, there you go. You carefully roll up the birth certificate and head downstairs. The closet draws you in. You can't be sure if you pass through the door or if the closet surrounded you. God, that's great. You unlock this door with the key to imagination. Hey, Chad. Your brother Chad, he has a wild theory about his upbringing. I love Chad's music. You happily present the birth certificate, eager to receive your end of the bargain. Oh, I guess I was wrong, he says sadly, poorly hiding that the air's been knocked out of him. Chad shakes his head. I was so certain. You clear your throat. So... about that ride to the mall? Alright. He's certainly shaping up to be a pleasant companion. If it's that important, let's get going. He leaves the house, shuffling to his car while you follow. You hope that the drive improves his mood. Chad's theme is funky. You're standing outside the haunted version of your house. Your brother Chad's there too. He looks confused by the whole ordeal, but you can tell he's trying not to show it. Let's talk to Chad, shall we? Still need a ride? Carrie didn't need the extra miles, but... Carrie. Let's go. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro, you say. He forcefully nods toward the car, quite serious. You roll your eyes and add... Thanks, Carrie. Oh, hang on, I've just realised something. School. Let's go to school first. You can't be serious, school. You're a weird kid, you know that. Just drive. Fewer questions, more driving, please. Okay, jeez, says the smile. Just giving my little brother a hard time. The car ride resolves without further teasing and he drops you off at school. I've just remembered that shed. Use the screwdriver on the padlock. It glances off the lock with a loud clang. You start to doubt the janitor can open the door himself. Let's use the spade, see if we can hack it. Still nothing. This lock isn't going anywhere. I wonder if there is a way to open it. Like, at all. Let me see. I guess not. I guess some things aren't interactive, and that's kind of the point, isn't it? Like, some stuff just, it's there to test that you figure out how the mechanics of it work. I mean, maybe it can be opened, I don't know. But I know the mall is the finale, so... Let's go. Hop in, where are we headed? The mall. Town Center Galleria, and step on it. Sounds like fun, Brucey. Let's go to the mall today. Ready. You buckle your seatbelt. We're the only ones who can stop Slappy. He just stares at you, utterly confused. Alright, the whole Goosebumps thing. Freaky weird. He guns it out of the lot, and you make all the lights. The lot's deserted as Chad looks for a good spot. The mall's parking lot is completely empty when you arrive. Slappy and his monsters must already be inside. You get out of the car, the door echoing as you shut it. Chad places a hand on your shoulder. Good luck in there, bro. I don't understand all that stuff you said, but these monsters sound pretty nasty. hang on. I've just remembered there is something near the school. Let's go. There is something near the school, I've remembered. Chad's theme is a funky theme. I just remember there is something near the school. I remembered what the shrunken head's for. You approach the bridge but pause. There was a rustling in the bushes just now. Something's not right. It's sturdier than it looks like you lost during childhood. Jump on the bridge. That's one secure bridge. You cross the bridge and head deeper into the woods. You feel like you're being watched. You glance around and can't see anyone, but you're certain there's something out there. More trees, like Chad always says, a tree is a tree is a tree, except the really cool tree down the path from here. You know, that popular phrase, a tree is a tree is a tree. Everyone's always saying that. He's always saying that. There's branches there, I think that's from the fallen dude. Clearing with so much flat ground, this spot is perfect for picnics and bikes. Okay. Right path. There's a clearing just there with a really cool tree. Maybe you should take a look. Yeah, I wanted to before. And it's the beast from the east. A very large creature has appeared in the clearing. It seems to be grinning as it rubs its front paws together excitedly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you do with your shrunken head. You hold out shrunk head with trembling hands. The beast falls to one knee and bows its head, submitting.
Impressive loot. Me not realize you such high level.
Backs away nervously.
Maybe we play again someday.
That is beast from the east, right? The hulking brute shuffles backward, facing you until he reaches a safe distance. Then he bounds off into the trees. Spooky tree! This tree's so big it must be incredibly old. If you wrapped your arms around it, your fingers wouldn't touch. Not even close. It's a weird root over there. Big knobby roots spread from the base of the tree. They cut through the hard ground like it's nothing. But we have some cracked ground here. Wait, this isn't from the roots. This dirt's been disturbed recently. Dig. Try to dig with your hands, but it's too tightly packed. Dirt cakes under your fingernails. Oh, the phone battery's low. The shovel slides easily in the dirt. After 3 scoops of raisins, you uncover something. You think it's some kind of badge. Town Centre Galleria is written across it. Glad I remembered this. You took the security badge into your bag because this is going to prove pretty useful, in case you can't already tell. You feel like you're being watched. You glance around and can't see anyone, but you're certain there's something out there. God, I hope not. Right, Chad, take me to the goddamn mall. Hop on, where are we headed? The mall, dude! Town Centre Galleria, and step on it. Sounds like fun, Bruce. Hey, let's go to the mall today. Ready? You buckle your seatbelt. We're the only ones who can stop slapping. He just stares at you like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Goosebumps thing, freaky weird. The lot's so empty it's absolutely desolate. You'll never find spots this close on a regular day. Directory. The mall directory shows all the shops in the town centre Galleria. But you know what? It's quite late. We started later than usual. We would have gone on till 11:30. We've gone until 1:15. I think we're going to call it there. We will carry on with this tomorrow. I hadn't planned a stream for 1 o'clock, so let's finish this off. I know there's not too much of it left. If I recall, we've just got the mall. So we'll go to the mall tomorrow. What say you? Thank you for watching. Go get in a warm duvet or blanket. Go rest your weary eyes. I know I'm going to rest mine. Much love to you all. Thank you for watching. I'm mucho apreciado. Thank you for subscribers for just supporting. Thanks y'all for everything. Just thank you all for bits to bits. Love you to pieces. When did you start this channel? I started this channel in 2015, Ian. Big Damn Stream started in 2015. And then I didn't stream for like 3 years. But now I'm here, baby. Right. Get some sleep, folks. I'll see you all at 1 PM tomorrow and then 10 PM for some late night Crash Bandicoot. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Don't be a dick. Bye.